Hey guys, checking in again with you on a beautiful day, Sunday the 4th? Sunday the something. But it's a beautiful Sunday and I've been spending most of it sitting outside, listening to music and just lying in the sun, which has been awesome. Really lucky to have a garden here, which most people don't have available to them, and I'm noticing a lot of news stories about people flocking to public areas, which I sympathise with because, you know, what can you do? You've got to live your life, and obviously, you know, it's sunny. You know, you could die tomorrow. But on that kind of cheery note, yeah, obviously we're all in a very difficult situation right now, and I'd rather not talk about that too much. So I'm going to talk, I think, a bit more on what I'm getting up to. As a general kind of general check-in on my status, I am getting paid now, which is awesome. And I think a situation that a lot of people are very lucky to be in is getting paid to sit around or do whatever they're doing as such. I'm on a 0-hour contract, so I'm getting paid to do nothing, which is quite nice. Obviously, 80% of a lot of people's income who are on 0-hour contracts isn't really that much if you think about it. It's often these people are scraping through, which I was, so a lot of people are going to have a lot of hard up times as a result of this. But still good that everyone's not just blanket not getting paid, which would be terrible. I'm kind of adjusting to life living in the countryside again now. There's definitely a slower pace, a slower energy to the countryside, which allows you to relax more if you let it kind of take you over. And I think that's something that I'm learning to do in the last couple of days, is I was kind of just incessantly doing stuff, and now I'm kind of letting myself have that time between doing things to really feel at one with the place that I'm in. However, I'm not doing nothing. I'm still trying to keep fit. I might start yoga again actually, because I've noticed some really cool like free yoga instruction videos that have been going on. Obviously they go on anyway, but actual people who I know or people who I'm connected with on social media who are doing that kind of thing. I think that's kind of nice to do with people that you know, so I might do some more of those. That'd be cool. Video games are still fun for me. I'm still playing a lot of video games, but I'm trying to diversify a little bit, because I love video games, but if you play them for, you know, 8 or 10 hours a day for like weeks, you end up eventually thinking, what's the point of what I'm doing? What's the point of anything? Why am I alive? Which is, it's like, yeah, video games are great, but they can kind of, if you play them a lot, they can really give you that effect, I think. So I'm going to be trying to read more, I'm going to watch my beard grow, I actually thought today, so I listen to a lot of, like I think a lot of people do, a lot of lo-fi music, lo-fi like chill hop music, and because I think people are trying to pick up more indoor hobbies at the moment and do things that they haven't done before, because this is a chance to kind of pick up a new skill. I was thinking about kind of spoken word rapping over the top, which would be one of the tackiest, most terrible things ever, but it might be fun to try. That's kind of my attitude to a lot of stuff at the moment. I'm thinking about learning how to do motion graphics and that kind of thing, so I know a little bit about that, but I can definitely learn more. Yeah, I think it kind of sounds like a criticism, but people definitely need indoor hobbies. I think people who just have outdoor hobbies, you need to... I think people need to focus on themselves a bit more sometimes, and this is a chance to learn how to do that, because fundamentally there will be times when you are alone and have nothing to do outside, so you need to be able to, I don't know, do something that fulfills you indoors or without outside stimulus. And I think that while a lot of the time people have been saying, oh, you know, don't feel bad if you're not doing anything. Yes and no, because if you feel like you should be doing something and that drives you to do something and do something productive, why shouldn't allow yourself to feel bad and do something productive? Don't sit there going, no, it's fine, I don't need to do anything. Because if you can do something, there are people that can't do anything, so maybe you should do something. Sounding very preachy already. I think maybe this is just a reaction to me seeing a lot of people who, a lot of friends of mine who are very, very social people who are literally exhibiting signs of psychosis on social media. Like, I mean, it's still fun to kind of like film yourself all day and like, I mean, I'm a perfect example of filming yourself, but people who don't normally do that, I'm kind of thinking, are you okay, guys? You getting enough social interaction? Yeah, my thought on this is that this kind of epidemic is gonna be around for a while, just because if you look at epidemics in history, they don't just pop up and then disappear after a couple of months. It's the kind of thing where this could last for in at least a low key form for up to kind of 2 or 3 years, and I think there's going to have to be some kind of solution to this situation coming up. Quarantine is all good, but I don't necessarily think it's going to solve all these problems, and there needs to be some kind of move forward after a while. However, in a kind of, without doing discredit to all the people who are dying of this disease, I'm kind of enjoying the experience of living history and enjoying the experience of kind of the whole idea of a whole country or whole continents being quarantined is when has that ever happened? This never happened before. So it's fascinating in that sense, and it's really interesting to be a part of that, and almost in a weird way kind of exciting, which I probably won't think if I fall ill with coronavirus tomorrow, but at least while I'm not, and while I'm in a lucky position, I feel like I am experiencing something interesting and exciting. Should I feel guilty for feeling that way? I mean, I'm lucky, so yes, I guess. But I am particularly lucky actually to have 2 things that I'm feeling really happy about right now, and that is spending time with my mum, because when am I ever, I mean, I'm quite a kind of career focused person at this point, and I would really like this kind of situation of spending long periods with my close family to happen more often. But the reality is it's not going to. This might be it in terms of like when else am I going to get to spend week after week with my close family members, and I'm getting to communicate more often with my brother and with really the people who I care about most of all, aside from my close friends, which I'm away from right now, which is kind of painful. But other than those people, the other areas of my kind of close circle that I haven't been able to communicate with much recently, I'm getting to now, and that includes my cat, who I haven't been able to kind of bond with in quite a while, and I really feel like something's missing from my life when I don't have an animal around that I feel like I'm bonding with. So it's nice to have that as a part of my life at the moment. This one got kind of a bit weird and divisive. I hope no one gets upset by anything that I've said. I wish that it was a better situation for everybody, but you know, what can you do? So I hope it wasn't too depressing for people, but if it helps, I'm having quite a nice time right now, and it's challenging me in a way that I feel like I'm rising to, given that I'm in this lucky situation. So I hope that that's something that's happening with other people as well. I hope other people are feeling positively challenged and not feeling terrible. One thing that I am noticing that I'm worried about is people's mental health in situations like this, and a lot of people are not meant to stay indoors. Like I'm quite well built for it, but lots of people are really not meant to spend long periods of time in the house by themselves. So like I said last time, if you are feeling bad about any of that kind of stuff, do shoot me a message or something, because I'm running D&D campaigns, I'm playing games online, there's all kinds of stuff you can do to kind of hang out with people virtually. So yeah, thanks for watching guys. This one was a bit of a ramble, but it feels nice to talk about this situation, and I hope more people are going to discuss it in a way that isn't just, oh my goodness, stay indoors and that's it, because there's other implications to this. Good health, Gesundheit, everybody. Goodbye.